We all know Longines has been just crushing it. But this is one model that I've actually really wanted to get my hands on. So when Tyler at Exquisite Timepieces offered to send it over, of course I got excited. Now it's not a watch that I would typically go after or even really want to buy or own, but I can still really appreciate what's going on here. So real quick, big thanks to Exquisite Timepieces, link in the description, authorized dealer for Longines in over 60 brands. Let them know I sent you. Get the best deal possible. This watch here is 38.5 millimeter wide. The lug to lug is a 44.75 mil. You can see it's mostly polished. It's fully polished actually. The thickness is only 10.5 millimeter. You have a flat sapphire crystal up top, 20 millimeter lug opening, and a 5 millimeter push-pull crown. Now let's get into the good stuff. Of course, you're getting a high quality Swiss-made watch. Excellent leather strap, butterfly deployant clasp, and then a display case back showing off that L893.5 automatic movement, which is an ETA A31.501 essentially, with a custom rotor. 21 joule, 64-hour power reserve, all that good stuff. The exciting thing for me on this one from the Longines Master Collection is the dial and the hand combination. Here's the hang tag, and yeah, the little blue thing's kind of blocking the number. But I'll put a direct link to this watch down below. It has a retail price of $2,500, but it's a very elegant watch. Small seconds, of course. And then, of course, you have that blued handset. But the dial, the silver dial, there's another color combination on this one. You can get the black dial with a gold relief. But the way the numbers are done on this dial is they're reliefed. They're cut out. You can see that there. And that is so dang cool. I can't imagine what the failure rate is with making these dials. It has to be pretty high, because one little mix-up and it's garbage. It's done. You have to start over, because that's actually cut out of the dial. Extremely cool. I'm sure there's other watches that do this, but this is the only one that I've been able to get my hands on. It's a great looking watch. Let's take a look to see how it fits on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. Of course, it is way too tight, so I may have to loosen it up, which looks like you just pop that down. You can slide that down to the next position, snap that back in. So super easy to size. There we go. And there it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. Sure, 38.5 by 44.75 mil works on my wrist, and honestly, it's probably a very good size for most wrists. I personally like a little bit larger watch, but in this style of watch, to keep the overall elegant appeal to it, I think you want something that's a little more petite. I think this watch in, say, like a 41 or something would just be grotesque. It would be too large. So I think this is the appropriate size for the style watch. It's just not a watch that I typically gravitate toward. But like I said at the beginning of the video, this is just so dang cool, and I had to see it. The craftsmanship on this is just so awesome. No loom, but that's okay. This is not all about loom. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next vid.